Hey, this is Mr. Warden. This is a video key for Geometry Exit Ticket 25.3. And here we have this little boat. So our goal is to prove that angle B is congruent to angle C. How would it help to connect A and D with a segment? Well, let's do that. So here, A to D, there's a segment. This is the most amazing straight line you've ever seen, I'm sure. But A to D is now a segment, and now I have created overlapping triangles. Okay. And since I've made overlapping triangles that share AD, okay, so they share a congruent side that is itself reflexive and is therefore congruent. Okay, so basically they share a side that's congruent to itself. And that's going to help us in proving, this will be useful in proving that the angles are congruent because they are parts of triangles we can try to prove congruent. Okay, so Kappa-Kadika can come into play. Okay, now let's consider that. So if we interconnected them, so here I'm going to go ahead and draw that line again. See if I can do a better job this time. Ooh, that's a little better. It's still lousy. At any rate, so how can we prove those triangles are congruent? Okay, so if we do, what we can do is we can say, okay, AC is congruent to BD. Okay, that's given. Let's go ahead and label that with a different color. So AC and BD are congruent. Neat. And then we can say that AB is congruent to CD, and that's also given. Okay, so there we go, and there we go. That was amazing. Okay, and so now we can say that AD is, okay, as drawn, so we have to actually name that. Make it a formal proof, that's important. Okay, and then we can say AD is congruent to AD, reflexive. And then now we've proven, now we have the information to say that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle DCA by side, side, side postulate. And now we have two triangles that are congruent. And that'll, of course, be super useful to us because if those two triangles are congruent, okay, we can now say angle B is congruent to angle C by Kappa-Kadika because we have proven that triangle, I say ABD is congruent to triangle DCA by side, side, side. And you're done. I hope that helped.